Welcome to my channel. We will continue with the Siemens TIA portal training as part 2. In this section, we will cover the communication between the PLC and PC, troubleshooting the communication issues, Modbus communication between the PLC and simulator, and basic HMI configurations and data links. Let's start with our application. Continue with the Siemens PLC training 1. And just we will check the hardware configuration what we configured earlier and overview of the database which we configured in this section, and also you can see some temporary variables for database, and also you can see in the system blocks you can see the timers and everything. And in the PLC tags, just double click the show all tags and you can find all the tags which we configured currently. And for our testing purpose, you can take any one of the sample which we configured 2 or 3 signals. It's okay. Just double click the main application. As we explained before, these function blocks, everything it should be configured in main OB1, operational organization block 1. Okay, here you can see we already mapped IFC %FC1 and FC2 IO mapping and auto operation. If you click the auto operation, the FC2, you can find the basic application which we created earlier, and you can take any one of the application for sample for testing between the PLC and PC for communication test. So I am checking the IO mapping which we configured earlier for physical IOs, and it is connected with memory mapping. Here you can see all the scaling as well. And if now I'm planning to go with online, but before going there I need to check the communications network of my laptop. See, I will check first my PLC. This is my PLC address, and I am going to check with the same network configuration for the Ethernet. Double click the network configuration in the control panel and you can find the Ethernet. This Ethernet you can find, if you click the Ethernet, you can find change connection properties or change adapter options. If you click this configuration, change connection properties, and you can find adapter options, and if you double click Ethernet and you can go inside the IP address for IP4, and currently we configured 10.16.68.38, and I just close that one and I will try to connect. First I will try to ping the IP address. So the go to run and ping. If it is, see, currently it is not pinging. This means there is some issue with my network, because in the PLC it's already connected and powered on, and it's showing the destination host unreachable. So I'm using actually this one in virtual machine, so I need to be check where is the exact problem, maybe in the virtual machine settings or in the Ethernet setting of your laptop or computer. So I will close this ping again, ping. And before that I am going to check my network. See, already I checked, but maybe there is two network, PLC simulator and Ethernet giga network. So the simulator is just for simulation purpose only. During when you are simulating the Siemens, you can use that simulator. But still it is not reaching. So I will check my virtual machine settings. In the settings I have network adapter. From there you need to check the bridge, and again I am trying to go online. Now in this time it's already pinged, and I'm going to search now. I'm searching now. See, in this PC you have to put the gigabyte network connection which you configured for Ethernet port. See, now it is trying to search, and I hope it will be fine now with the network. See, now already it's find PLC1, and see that is we already find. So I will connect, just give connect, and it is starting now with online. See, now the online is disabled, and you can see the main OB1 it's become green. This means it's already started, and all the other blocks also it's become green. This means it's everything is connected and it is in online currently. So you, and also you can find in the downside connected to PLC via IP address. It's already showing your IP address and it's connected with online. So I can monitor from this button. I already shown in the first training itself. If you press this button, you can find monitoring and you can watch the signals. And also I told you before, if it is green means it's connected, and blue dotted means it's not on. See, now I just make modify, and once you try to add any modification, you can find left side, see, blue color and pink color. This means it is modified. Okay, this you need to be either cancel that modification, or you need to be update that one. I will show you. See, here we already added the MB server, try to add it, and I am trying to compile. See, in the download you can find software changes only. Double click that one, and it will ask you to compile, load preview, and from here it is ready for loading, and the application is now uh, ready for download, updating the software. So you need to give yes, load. The loading configuration, it will take a little bit time. Okay, once it's loaded, it will be update automatically everything. See, now it's become green, and you can monitor the signals now again. Now I used here the bit function 2 for bit to array. This one you can take all the bit and you can take to array. And now you can see all the signals is connected. And if you go upside, we already make the Modbus server block. This is the Modbus server address, and it is already disconnection is false, and it is showing Modbus communication 4001. This is like Modbus holding register, and you use this one for array. Before we put a bit to array, you can use that. For currently I am trying to communicate with Modbus pool simulator. Double click the Modbus pool simulator, and it you can expand the Modbus simulator and try to give connect, and from here you can select the port. Connection port should be Modbus TCP, and you can enter the IP address of your PLC and give OK. Still it is showing right error. This means it's not connected, and you need to check why it is not connected. So I'm checking the slave ID, it's okay, and the PLC address I keep now currently is for the PLC address I will keep 1, and I'm giving the holding registers, but still it is not communicating. So I'm checking the addresses here what we have exactly. Yeah, I'm using and also I'm monitoring the values. See, here there is values. because these all are directly physical address. First is I 0.0, 0.1, which I explained in the first part. See, now I will try to enter some address. Still it is showing 0 and it is still error it occurs. So I am checking the configuration of other parameters. See, here you are in the serial it is 1, but if you go for functions, yeah, it is currently read discrete inputs, and you can use here the Modbus registers from 0 to 60,000, and you here in the functions there is read coil, and I am planning to put the address is 1, and the quantity I'm planning to put up to 14. Still there is nothing happen. See, I try to change, but still it is still having error. So I need to check what is the issue exactly. I try to put input registers also, still it is showing same. Just I'm thinking why this is not communicating currently. Suppose it should be communicate directly. If it is communicating through the Modbus simulator, the same for the SCADA also. Once it's communicated, you can see all the values in the SCADA as well as any third-party devices also for Modbus TCP. Just I'm checking the communication block also, and I'm seeing the connections. If it is everything is okay, 192.168.0.2. See, this is the thing. You already connected 192.168.0.2. Okay, but I need to check now with my hardware configuration of my laptop. See, just double click the network and internet settings, and you can go to Ethernet. Again click the change adapter options, and you need to check now the addressing, because it's pinging everything is okay, but for Modbus communication you need to see here the address is, you have to put the same IP address, because it is from Siemens, it is directly pushing to your PC. So you have to put the address of the same 192.168.0.2. See, now the network is connected with a new network. So this means now I think it is okay for communicating with your network. See, now I will try again with Modbus simulator. I'm going to online before that, and double click the Modbus simulator, and you see now there is direct value already available. See, and also there is no error. So this means now it is communication is established between the Siemens PLC and Modbus device. So you can see the values, all the input values, what we have exactly. See, now I'm just closing this communication block. And I open the all the addressing PLC tags. From here you can find all the addresses. Here just I am trying to monitor this one. See, now you can see the first one is 0, second and third is 1 1, true. So you can find the same here also in the PLC as well as in the Modbus simulator. This means it's Modbus communication is established between these two devices. Now I am trying to change from discrete input to holding registers. See, it is telling that illegal address type because the address type is not correct. For the input register, see, you can see the value of your input registers, and we need to change to binary. So you can find the same addressing in complete binary for your registers. So you already successfully communicated between the Modbus pool and also from the Siemens PLC. The similar way you can make both Modbus plus master or Modbus slave devices also. If we are using for any SCADAs. Now we completed the basic Modbus communication between the PLC and simulator. We will go to the next section. In this section, we can see how to configure the HMI panels in same TIA portal. Before that, you can see this example for running system. Here you have high pressure pumps, and you have one pump is running and one pump is off, and you can see some values, and also you can see the flushing and premature pumps, and you can see the some values for the pumps also. And now we will see how to open this application and how to make the basic configuration of the touchscreen. And see, before going there, just you have upside. See, you can see the logics what you created. This is like one basic application. Here you can see there is some basic pumps and one level transmitter. From here, first initially we can try to create one application for the HMI. For that, below that application, double click the add new device. From here you have three options: controller, HMI and PC systems. From the PC systems, you can see this is for WINCC and other applications for PCs. And you have here there is many options: PC general and semantic box, semantic panel, like that. In HMI you can see basic, comfort, mobile and C+. From here you can see the basic panel, and from the second one you can see comfort panel. From here you can and also for if you go for mobile panel, you have also many options. I am going to select now comfort panel, 15-inch display, and here you can see there is many options also for outdoor panel, portrait, comfort, like that. So I am just selecting one of the application here. Double click this model, so you can see all the descriptions, everything in the right side, and with article number, with versions. I am giving OK. Once you give OK, it is trying to create with the new application for the HMI. It will create the below the PLC. It will take little bit time to create the application. See, once it started, it will ask you to configure the PLC connection. If you have PLC connection, you can make direct connection to that one. But now in our case, I can just give browse. If you have many PLC configured, you need to select the particular PLC in your system. Okay, but now in our case, we have only one PLC. No? So you just see again, see this PLC is already showing here. Just give the connection. It will directly link between the HMI and PLC. And it will ask you how you need to connect Ethernet. And if you go for the next, you can find the resolution of the HMI, and you can select the background also. If you need to change the color, you can change the color, and also you can give the header, screen title, navigation field, date, time, logo, everything. And if you go for alarm, you can create new alarm page. I am giving default. And for the screens, you can add the new screens. See, add screens, and it will ask you to create with the root screen. Yes. If you don't need, just skip that one. but from my case I will give root screen also, and I'm going to select these options, some of the mostly all the options, because you need to know what is that exactly. Select all the options so you can know what are the example. You can configure the system settings, user administrator, log on, everything. For the button you can select what you need. For example, log on, if you select, it will come to your page. See, it will be select in the footer of header and footer of your page. So I'm clicking finish, so it is going to the preview page. See, now it is going to see open the HMI, and you can find this is the basic HMI, how it is creating default. If you not select these options, it will not come to you, it will come like a blank page. But now currently we selected, no, these are all screens, diagnostics, project information, everything, so it's added in the left side. If you don't need, you can delete that one, no issue. And now if you go for screens, see, all the screens are automatically created, the root screen, including the root screen, because the root screen is the one it will create for the sub screen for other. And double click the screen 0, because you already created in the project beginning itself, so it came automatically screen 0. See, in the right side you can see the basic objects, elements, and also the controls and graphics. So if you see the basic objects, you can just make a draw, like making circle, rectangle, or basic shapes here. And if you go for elements, you can find some of the basic element signals. For controls, you can find some basic control signal for your graphics. So now I'm just clicking the screen 0 and I'm changing the resolution. See, you can change the resolution by downside. You have the option to change the size. Okay. And if you double click, you can see the property downside. And in the basic already we seen, no, before, the elements you can see, and also the control. Now you can go to the graphics. See, the graphics, you have all the options here. For WinCC folder graphics, you have all the basic graphics, blowers, tanks, walls, pumps, and also the basic graphics, everything available in your graphics. See, now I am going to select one of the, just what I will do now, I'm going to add one tank and was one or two pumps, and also we can add some valves, just for making the demonstration purpose. Go down in the water wastewater, you can find all the symbol for water and wastewater graphics. And if you go below down, you can find see, walls, tanks. See here, if you click the tank, you can find all the tanks which is available in the graphics. You can see the same graphics symbol factory in everywhere, even in the Wonderware or Plant SCADA or any brands also you have the same. See, now in my case, I will just select one of the tank, and I'm going to select one like pump. See, here you have lot of pumps. This is all submersible, vertical, and blowers like that. So you can select some pump which is suitable for your project. Drag and drop this pump. I'm planning to select some of the other best pump. So I'm seeing this pump, this is vertical pump, but it looks not very good to connect, because I need to connect by horizontals. So then only it will connect to the tank level. So I'm planning to select another pumps. If I drag still more, I am checking lot of pumps available in the graphics simple factory. So I'm trying to check this pump. Okay, this is looks compared to that one, this okay. So I will select this pump. Once you select any one of the pump, and you can copy paste easily, just try, make right click, copy and paste, or control C and V, control V for paste. So just copy paste 3 pumps, and I'm planning to increase the size of the tank. Okay, and now I'm planning to add some valves and also the pipes. See, here you have the basic pipe models. So just drag which one, because you have all the sizes and shapes. And for the one of the if you select any one, you can make the size, you can increase the size by dragging the shape itself, because you can find the height width when you are seeing. If you click this one, you can find the height width. See, now I'm just moving this all in one side because I need to add the balls the other end. See, here I see, here you have valves. So I am checking some valves here to add in our application. I am checking this valve, it's not good also, so I am planning to go with some motorized valve. I will delete the old one and I will try to add this valve, this like motorized valve, and I will copy paste the pipe and I will add here. So in the properties, see, in the, if you right click, you can find all the properties and you can see move front, move back, backward, send to back, send to front, all the options you have in each of the objects. Now again I am planning to go to the pipe. See here, yeah, you can find, we can find the pipes above the pump. So, and I am planning to select some other pipe. See, I can find some elbows, and when you keep it is very big, so you can move and you can drag the size as per your convenient. And each time when you are doing this one, you have to check the size. See, once you click the property, you can find the size also in the downside of your property. And also when you click the size, you can find the width where you are moving and everything. It will show in your application of your selection itself. I am trying to select one more pipe. I'm trying, you can make, even I told you before, you can make copy paste also, but see, you can find all the graphics like this. Now for this one, even if you make the ungroup this pipe, you can rotate the sizes also. See, you can, but currently they don't have that ungroup for this object. See, even you can edit the graphics also. Okay, for currently I am not doing this one, just I am showing to you what are the options you have. Okay, just I will see, once you select, you can find all the options what you have for this object. See, currently you don't have the rotate option because this is not braked. the object is not braked. Once you brake, you can find the rotation option also, but currently we don't have. See, now I am, instead of that one, I am planning to use this another elbow for this pipe. And I am planning to take one T pipe also to connect in the center of that one. See, there is T here, so you can select. I am selecting this T in the for the second pump, and I am just adjusting the sizes. So now I will take some vertical pipe to arrange these pumps and the pipes, because just I'm making for use to show some demonstration. This is not the real one. Just I'm showing you how to create the screens only. See, we already just put one pipe for that, and I'm just arranging this one, but these pipes already connected with the network, so I'm just planning to take the tank level. In the elements you have just one good tank level for display, so I'm just selecting the scale of that one and I'm keeping in the tank. See. Now what we done, we already created the basic objects for all. Okay, now just I'm saving the application of the basic objects. I already told for other SCADA systems also. Initially, you need to create the tags, but in our case, in the TIA, you already created the tags in the PLC. So it's not, we don't need to worry about to create the tags now, because now we need to link only. So for that one, I am planning to make some rectangle object for the pump run signal and trip signals. Just I'm just taking the rectangle and I'm adjusting that one, and we are planning to give the color for that graphics. See, in the appearance, even you can give the color for the pumps also. If you select one of the any of the graphics, you have a lot of options: general, appearance, layout, flashing, miscellaneous. See, in the appearance you have color. This is for the background of the pump, and even you can make some options to make animations also for the pump. See, even you can select here and make the appearance of the pump itself, and also you can make the visibility of the pumps as well. See, this is for the pump. Okay, even you can see currently you have only two, but you need to select. I will show you later on. For movements, see, you cannot find you can find only for the appearance, display, visibility, and so for the visibility also you can select the tags here. This is for HMI. If you go for upside PLC, if you browse, you can find all the tags, so you can connect directly to this tags. I will show on the, not for the pump, for this rectangular shape, because here I am planning to make for run, for pump run, pump stop, and pump trip. So I am planning to make this one, copy paste the same object as 3. Even you can make only for 2 also. For this, just I need to change the color. You can find upside the color, select the background color. So you can, I selected for red color for that one. This is like a stop signal, and I'm selecting again to put green. This is for pump run. and I am planning to copy paste another one, and this one I am going to change the color yellow. So this means it's strip. So you already created the three object. It's rectangle object. From there I need to make the visibility of that, like appearance, when it should be appearance, and you can give the dynamic color for that also. So if you select here, it will go to the PLC. See here already you have red color and fill pattern is black. So double click that option, go to animation, and for appearance double click and go to the PLC tag, and in the table you can find all the addresses, like tags. So you can take the pump run. See, it's appeared here pump run. So if you give is equal to 1 or 0, it will be give error, because this should be, you don't need to be add additional, like any operands like equal or plus minus or any conditions, because this should be added in the downside of the ranges. You if you see in the right side types, you have range, multiple bits and single bit. So you have to select any one of that one. So for this tag you have to take directly the tag from the PLC, and you see now I just given pump run, and if you click that one, you can see the downside value, like see, double click again, I will show you. Yeah, see here the multiple bits and range. So I am planning to give this one for range, because if it is 0 means it is red, and if it is 1 means I will put green color. So drag in the right side corner, you can find the green color also, because I keep these properties in the right side button is like automatically it will move if you are not in the cursor, therefore it's always it is disappearing. Okay, for the right side in the animation, see it's dynamic color and flashing. I'm right clicking and I am trying to show again this signal. Double click, go to pump run, select that pump run, and from the right side, see, double click and you can find this is like a 0, means it is on, but I need to give this one as a red color. This 0 means on, off means red color, and on means green color. So I am giving the signal if the pump run, for pump run. So we see this property, it's already okay for this pump run. 0 means red and 1 means pump run. And if I go for pump trip, similarly same thing, just click the appearance, and from the name tags you can select browse that one and go to the PLC tags and select the pump trip. See, now the pump trip is added in the properties. And the same, similarly how you make for pump run and run, you can just give this, see in the display, you can, the appearance you already there, but you need to be click downside and you have to give the range, like example even you can make many ranges, therefore you have many options, that 0 1 2 3 like this. So I'm giving currently 1. When it's 1 means it will become, background is become yellow and it is flashing on. And if you need the border color, you can change the color also. Once it's selected, save this application, and after you save this application, just put in your pump section for both, And if you need to make a group also, you can do the group. Select both and make a group in the even right side. See, already I selected, and I'm planning to add one display upside of the tank, and I'm planning to add this tag for that display. Double click the tag connections, and or you can go to the properties. In the property left side you have general. In the tag of, you just double click the tag and it will go again to the PLC tag. From that one you have already the tank level. Add the tank level. Just double click the tank level, it will be added automatically. And you can see the addressing also, because if you have the address you can find the downside address, and you can find the types also, integer or real or whatever you have. So you have many options in the properties: general, appearance, characteristics, layout and visibilities, animations, events, text, everything. If I click the slider, and you can select again the tank for the slider also, and I added the tank level, and you can give the range of the tank, maximum 0 to 10 meter. Okay, what are the range you have for the analog scaling, you can add that one in your tags. So this is for general. If you go for appearance, you can give the color of that appearance also. Example, if it is blue you can give green, and what you need you can make that one. So currently I will keep the same, and I will planning to save the project. See, now just we saved one basic configuration of the HMI. See, now I just created the HMI and linked with the PLC tags, and also we link the basic configuration. Now I'm planning to go to the start simulation. Just click the start simulation, you have option upside. You can see more details for the connections in the first part, and here just I'm planning to give the start simulation. So it is compiling the application. Once it's compiled, you can see downside what is the status. So it is compiling still, and the software compilation, it will take little bit time to compile. See, I have some warnings only. Now it is starting for, it is going to start with the simulation mode for the touchscreen in your same computer. If you have your touchscreen with you, you can try to download the application and you can see the values. See, now currently it is, because it's not the PLC is not simulated, so you are checking only the basic of that screen only. So this is the basic step how to configure the HMI panels with TIA. And for the next section we can cover mostly some new things with the same TIA. We can see for WINCC also, and the advanced configuration of the HMI as well as the WINCC. So here just I'm trying to make again simulation, because I am just disabling this one. So see, now it is trying to start with the S7200 PLC simulation also. Once you started the PLC of simulation, and you can try to give the values from the PLC itself, and you can see the value in the HMI directly. So you can start simulation for both PLC as well as the WinCC or WinCC Plus also. So this is like again it requires more time to cover the complete training for these operations, because now we have some limited time, so we cannot cover the complete operation of the complete system itself. So we can see on next section about the communication between the controllers and HMI, and also we will try to add for WinCC application also. Because here sometimes the simulator have some issues, you need to check why there is some issues, because sometimes it will not communicate. You need to configure again. The port should be configured for PLC simulator also, and you need to put the IP address of that PLC simulator, then it will communicate. In the part 1 we already covered the basic configuration of the TIA and the basic configuration of S7200 controllers, and we connected with the communications with the real PLC and also simulator in the first part, and also in the second part we communicated with the PLC systems between the PLC and PCs, and we made some troubleshooting point for the communication issues and also for the Modbus communication between the PLC and simulators. And also we made the basic design for HMI panels, and we taken the tags from the PLC and we integrated with the HMI, and we make the simulation of the HMI panel also. So on the next session we are planning to cover with S7500 PLC or 1500 series PLC, and we will try to connect with the again with the real PLC, and I will make demonstration of that one. And also we will try to add more additional advanced feature for the WinCCs, WinCC plus HMI panels as well as controllers. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe this channel, and kindly share to your network. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.